Hello everybody, this is Todd with All Things Archery and Shooting. I got another unboxing for you and a review on a product. What we have here is a GlenDel buck 3D target, and what this is supposed to represent 150 Boone and Crockett deer. It's supposed to stand 56 inches tall and simulate a 200-pound live weight deer. Now I've seen a 200-pound live weight deer, so we'll see if that actually represents that. The reason I bought this target is if you watched all my other videos, you see my other target from Field Logic. I've shot that thing up so many times. I've replaced the center several times. I just replaced it again. I always get comments from you guys, hey Todd, when are you going to replace that 3D deer target? It's looking mighty sickly. So I decided, okay, I went and bought this one. This one's $150, shipped to my door from Amazon. What I like about this one is that it's this core that it has. It's got a four-sided core with what they call this layered polyfusion technology inside. So basically you can switch this core around 4 different sides and shoot it for a long time. Okay, we're gonna go open this up, get it assembled. I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and we'll put some arrows through it and see how it performs. Okay, again, this is on the GlenDel buck 3D target. Okay, let's get her unboxed and get her assembled. Okay everybody, we're gonna go break this open and see what's inside it, and I'll go through each individual parts, we'll get it assembled, do some shooting with it, and as I go through, I'll tell you what I like and don't like about it, okay? First, let's get it opened up. It's got staples right here holding it together, so easy to open up. Alright, first off the bat, you got these antlers here. I don't know why they send antlers to these, they're just really cheap feeling. Even the ones on my cheaper target are much heavier duty. These are really flimsy antlers, okay? So, I mean, they're really plastic. You can push your finger into them. I don't like that. Here's what I really don't like about these GlenDel targets and these Field Logic targets. I don't know why they do this in these targets. They put these plastic legs in, and they're not very sturdy, and they break very easily. And once you break one, they're really a pain. They keep your animal sturdy when you're shooting. Now, you can get replacements from Field Logic. I think they're about, I want to say they're $20 for each set of legs. So, but still, why they make these in plastic, I have no idea. They should just do it in foam like the rest of the deer. It'd be much better. Alright, more plastic, okay? Here we got the head here. Now this head doesn't feel like the same foam as the deer. This head feels kind of like, I don't know, almost plastically too. The ears feel foamy, but let me show you. Get a close-up of this. This here, it just, I mean, the painting and looks pretty nice on it, kind of realistic. Got the little white around him, around his nose and stuff. It's just, I'm not sure how that would hold up where you hit that by accident with an arrow. It's still a little foamy, but not that much. Alright, so we got a couple of stakes in here. These are the stakes they use to hold it in place. These are not too bad, they work pretty decent. And here is the main body. There we go, what else we got in here? That's it. Oh, the instructions right here. Okay. Alright. Set this back here. Okay, here we go. GlenDel just tells you a quick instruction how to take it apart and set it up and stuff. Not too bad. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this assembled now. First thing you want to do is put the legs on it. So I can get you a good shot of that. Okay, these legs here, you just slide her on. What you might want to do is this is a pretty tight fit, but I like to put epoxy in here, hold these on there, because these do work loose and you shoot it for a while. But you can put some epoxy on there. They do go on pretty tight. Show you a trick with that. Get you a rubber mallet and just tap it on. Okay. That might seem like it's going on tight here, but technically it's after about a couple hundred shots, it gets really loose. Here's the problem I really hate about these targets. Let me show you here. Get a good view of that. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. This is the problem I really hate about these targets, is right here. This is cast in foam like the rest of the body, and the problem with this, they break. That's what happened to my other target I'll show you in a minute. I had to rig it so it'll work again. That's why I bought it. I broke the front leg, completely sheared off of it, and it won't stand up. Why they do that, I don't know. They should just make one solid cast, or at least figure a different way to mount these front legs on it. That's the only issue I have with these. Otherwise, they're great targets. But that right there is going to break off. Every one I've had 3 or 4 of these Field Logic targets, and every one was broke right here. Put this one on. Okay, there we go. Now the way this goes in the ground, you drive in 2 stakes. What I do is I put them in the, you got little holders right here. If you look right here, I got 2 holders here, then I got storage here, okay? So I set these down like this, and just push it down. Okay? Let's back it up now. Okay, now that's in. Go ahead and mount the head. This head's kind of cool, so you can put it in like this, and you can turn it different poses you want. And then these antlers, if you look at them, they're marked left and right. So, and they got little cutouts, keyways that you can put them in at the same way, so just drop them in. Again, I would epoxy these in if you want them to stay, otherwise they're going to come out. Backward antler, huh? That's why they're marked left or right. There we go, that's better. Okay. And there you go. Alright. Now like I said, what I like about this target, I don't think it represents a 200-pound deer target. Maybe a 150-pound, but definitely not a 200-pound. Okay? Okay. Let's look at this target. They say it represents a 250-pound with 150 Boone and Crockett. Well, I actually measured these antlers, and I come up with just right at 150, so they're right about the antler measurement on B and C. But as for a 200-pound body weight, I mean, it's probably 8-10 inches wide. I would say no. This is probably more of a 150-pound deer, but still a good-sized deer to shoot at. But this would make this target unique than anything else that I like the best about it. The reason I bought this one, okay, is this right here, this center core. Now this center core is made of the same kind of foam the body is, but inside there's a different type of layered foam. So it's like a target with inside a target, all right? And the way you take that out, you pull the deer head off, okay? Just like this, set them aside. And you pull these, you got wooden dowels here, you pull out, okay? And just lift this up, this is your, they call this the back strap, lift it up. And then you can pull this right out. There you go. And this has a lot of cool features on it. Let me show you. Okay, first off, you got the deer quartering away shot. So if you want to deer quarter away, you get a shot from quartering away. Here is a straight on vertical layer, which if you're looking at deer straight on, like he's broadside like this is the way you want the target. Okay. And here's the tree stand one, which is nice. Okay, what it does, it moves these vital areas just a little bit on the deer, so it's more in line with the true anatomy of a deer. Okay, there's 4 sides to this. Let's see, straight on. Here's a straight on vertical, and here's a straight on horizontal. I'm not sure what the difference. I think the vertical is for tree stand shooting. No, they got like one mark for tree stand. It's marked for tree stand. So I see the quartering away and the tree stand. I'm just not sure what straight on vertical means, and then straight on horizontal means. But anyway, we're going to set it in the straight on horizontal. And the way you do that is pretty easy. Just take it, set it right back down here like this, slides right in. Okay. and then you close it up, pinch it together, slide your wood dowel in. Okay. Now let's talk about the quality. Okay. I mean, you can see casting marks all through where it didn't quite get all the foam get in. That's just never been shot, so that's kind of, for a $150 target, I guess you don't want to complain too much, but I think I would like to have been a little bit better than that. Also, you can see flak on the side where the bowl was at, where they cut it off. They didn't quite get it trimmed quite enough. And this thing here, see how it moves on you? I'm not sure how that's going to work when you start shooting with a bow though. Alright? Alright. I already talked about the head. The head is just, I don't know, not very good. But there's all kind of marks on the side of the deer where the foam didn't quite make it to the mold at. So I don't really like that. But for $150, like I said, what are you going to do? And the worst thing about these deer is these legs and the way they mount. This one all the way to the front. I've had, like I said, I've had 3 of these. This will be my 4th one. Every one of them broke right here. That little foam is breaking right there. I'll show you my other deer what happened on that. That's okay. I'm going to take that deer and take the legs off, put it as a bedding deer. We'll use that as a 3D target, as a bedded deer. But this is the GlenDel 3D target. Okay. Let's go look at the other target I got over here and get it taken down and move our GlenDel target over there. Okay. This is my Field Logic 3D target. This is their, I guess, their bargain basement version. It has a replacement core. So I've just replaced this core. I've had this deer for about a year and I've had to replace this core 3 times. The biggest problem with this deer is the foam is not very good. It blows right through. When it blows out through the back side of it, as you see, it completely destroys the whole side of the back there. Now here's the problem with this deer, which I don't like, are these legs. I'll show you what I mean. If you look here, that front broke off. They always break off right there. Every one I've had, this will be my 4th one, every one they break off right there. So I rigged this one up, put some all thread in there, drilled a couple holes and drove in there so it'll hold the deer up. But the problem with that though, when you shoot it, your arrow hits that and damages your point. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these legs now, and we're going to make this into a bedded deer. Okay. Now this one here, these antlers on this one are much heavier plastic. I like these better, but they don't stay in as well. Also with this deer, this is the Field Logic 3D shooter buck. They run about $80, and the problem is there's no way to keep this inside. So I've got an old arrow stuck through here, as you can see right there. Get that out for you. You can see it right there. Get it back over here so you can see. There you go. Right there's an old arrow that I broke off, stuck through this, holding that insert in, because otherwise that insert would just blow through because it's so blown up in the back. And I put one in the bottom too to hold it in place. So, like I said, we're going to turn this into a bedded buck over here, make this into a bedded deer. Alright? Let's go do that right now. Let this one over here. That's nice. I got to use my same pegs. They're in their 4, so they fit per. I guess the width of the deer is the same. Let's compare the sizes. Compare. This is your shooter buck. This one's $80. $80, $150. See what the different size is. I mean, literally, they're about the same size. Now this one's wider, but they are definitely the same size though. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, let's put a few shots in this thing and see how she holds up. I'm going to shoot this today with my 43 pound Black Hunter longbow, and I'm going to be using my 5/16 450 grain Porter for cedar arrows that I made. These have 4-inch shield cut feathers, and a 100 grain point on them. These fly really well, those bows. Let's see how they shoot against this here. Now there's one concern I have. Remember those wooden dowels I told you about in the back? You got 2 of them. My concern is if you miss and hit with that wooden dowel, what's going to happen? Is it going to ruin the target or what? So something we have to find out. All right, let's go and get some arrows and see what it does. Okay, I'm going to step off 20 yards and see what we can do with this. Okay. Yeah. Normally I shoot better groups than this, but I was trying to hit all the vital areas. I got everything but the liver. I just barely missed the liver. They got a liver outline here. I just barely missed. So what I'm probably going to do is I got some modeling paint. Because I'll paint all these, like the heart and liver red. I'll paint the lungs like a pinkish color. Give me something more I can look at and concentrate on. But I got the heart twice. I got the lung 4 times. And actually I got the heart 3 times. I broke the corner on the heart, so I got the heart 3 times. I got the lung 3 times, and the liver I missed. So not too bad. All right, let's see as they come out of the target now. That's the thing. Oh, very easy. Not hard. They went about that deep. This is a 43-pound bow, so they come out pretty good. Okay, we're going to shoot one more time for the heart area here. So I'm going to step off 20 yards, see what we can do. Wish me luck. Okay, there we go. We got 1, 2, 3 in the heart, 1 in the lung, right above the heart, other one in the lung also. So they're all kill zones, but I didn't get them all in the heart like I wanted. But anyway, that's where we're at. I do like this target. Pulls out pretty easily. Stay. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this now. All right, the target, I mean, it's not not a 200-pound deer, I don't think, body-wise. I've seen 200-pound deer, and this one's more like a 150-pound deer. I do like the idea of this removable cords. You can switch 4 sides and shoot. This is also a target within a target. Basically, it's got some kind of poly stuff built inside around this foam, so it helps absorb. None of my arrows punch through the back of the target here. It's easy to change out. I mean, for $150, I think it's a good value. I don't like about these legs. Like I said, this is my 4th one. I've had 3 of these, and the legs always break off at the front there. But it is what it is. I wish they would make these in styrofoam like the rest of this, and cast it maybe in a 2-piece, front and back, and make it a lot more strong. But they chose not to do that, so I'm not going to argue with them. All right. Anyway, if you like this video, please click that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And stay tuned to this channel. I got a couple other reviews coming up. I got some fast fly bowstring reviews coming up, comparing different speeds from different manufacturers. I've also got someone asked me about my choice of why I choose tabs or gloves. They see me use both. Well, I do use both. I'm gonna go over why I do that in another upcoming video. But anyway, everything else, I love the target. 150 bucks, you can't go wrong. If you haven't got one of these that makes your practice realistic for hunting, you should get one. And that's all I got to say about it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Until next time, this has been Todd with All Things Archery and Shooting. Ciao.